Hey, we're shaking homies. So today I got another cheap knife up for our unboxing and review. So last week I took a look at the highest rated $20 Santoku knife on Amazon.com. And I had fun making the video, and I actually really liked the knife, so I decided why not do a similar video this week. So here I got the highest rated $10 chef's knife. I believe I got this for like $8 or $7 or something. It was under $10. And this had 4.5 stars. You will see this on Amazon as a couple different companies. This exact same knife. It'll just have like a different company branded on it. Like this one says Eat Shark, but I've seen ones that said Cut, and a couple different companies. But I'll put a couple different links down below if this interests you. But anyways, yeah, it looks really nice. It comes in this cool box. It had good reviews. It's only $10, so if it's not good, it's only $10. And if it is good, then it's, one hell of a find. So let's adjust the camera. We'll take a look at the up close of the knife, up close of the packaging, and then let's get to cutting stuff. Okay guys, so it comes in rather the large box, and it is a very nice box actually. Here is the company, and yeah, here's a little. Alright, okay, so what do we got here? Okay, so just like the cut Santoku knife, it had a very similar box inside of another box. Right here I got my Bella song. I can cut this open. Alright, and this is a magnetic box just like the last knife I reviewed. So all these knives seem to have similar packaging. Oh, this is pretty cool. They give you a little, don't put it in the dishwasher, how to handle it, what all the blade hardness and everything. Alright. I mean, they're acting like it's a really high quality knife, so let's see what we got. Oh, the handle is beautiful. It has a really, really nice wood finish on it. Here's a little instruction booklet that you need instructions on how to use a knife. Oh, it even has a warranty. So a $10 knife that even comes with a warranty. Huh. How to sharpen it. Cool. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh, I thought it was in a sheath. It's just got that. Oh, and then it's got these little covers over it. Man, that is a mirror finish on a blade, that's for sure. Look at that. Okay, so there is, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on the camera, but if there's lines in the metal, very hard to see. Only if you knew what you're looking for, you'd see that that's just like grind marks that weren't polished off. So it doesn't have the nicest like polish job as far as that, but it is like a mirror finish. There's also some slight scratch, like I don't think you can see that, but there's just some grain in the metal, which is just from it not being, like you see it more on this side actually. It's hard to see, but either way, it's there. It's for a $10 knife, that's kind of expected. But for that being said, the weight of this feels amazing. It feels very sturdy. It feels like you'd be able to hack through bones and deboning a chicken or whatever. No problem at all. Very, very sharp blade out of the box. We'll see how that holds up. I actually do like the logo. The spine is not crowned, it's just a flat grind, but it's not, there's no edges, there's no like burrs on it or anything where you have to worry about like accidentally cutting yourself on it, but it is just like a blunt flat. It's not, it's not nicely like my Bally song. It's got right there, you see they call that crowned, where they bevel it, and they make it so when it hits your hand it doesn't hurt and stuff. This obviously is not like that. But it feels nice, it feels sturdy. The handle feels beautiful. A very nice coating they have on here, whatever type of stain or polyurethane or whatever this is. It feels amazing on the handle here. Let's check out the sharpness of it right from the factory. Ooh, holy, yeah, this is really sharp. Wait, come on. Okay. That one kind of ripped it a little. Yeah. This is just me being bad at cutting paper. The knife though is crazy sharp though. So super razor sharp right from the factory. Oh yeah. It can you can shave with it. It's that sharp. So very impressed for what I paid. I think it was like $8, free shipping. So far, pretty impressed. Obviously, it's not gonna, look like a hand-hammered knife or anything for $10, but it looks a hell of a lot nicer than something you get at Walmart or wherever, for the grocery store for $10. In the knife section. It looks a lot nicer than a Cuisinart or KitchenAid or any type of cheap knife like that. So, yeah, let me go run to the grocery store. We'll get some stuff to cut up, and let's see how this goes. Okay, guys, first task we're going to do is we're going to quarter this chicken. So there's lots of ways you can do this. Last time I showed this, I actually started with the breast, and now I'm going to start over here by the drumsticks. I'm going to cut this flesh away. Notice it'll expose the different muscles. You can actually see what's going on here. Or here's the thigh, the breast, and you can kind of see how it separates. This is another way to do it. You could cut it here and keep the thigh attached if you wanted to. So I could cut it like right here. And then I could even, oh my god, this knife just cut right through all that bone like nothing. So this is the thigh with the drumstick on it. If you want to remove the drumstick, I just go here, find the joint. Oh man. Okay, this knife, so far, it's very sturdy, very sharp, and the blade can cut through these joints absolutely very, very easily. Yeah. Very sharp blade, so, as always, use caution. Look at that. Okay, so we have one thigh off, both wings off. Now we're going to go over here to this side, and I'm going to remove the thigh and drumstick as well here on this side. So I'm going to do the same thing. First I'm going to take it off in one piece. I'm going to go right here. Here is the back one. I'm going to cut that out. Very nice tip in here too for working around. Man, yeah, this can just like hack through bone like no problem. Very impressed with that so far. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna cut this drumstick out. Okay. Oop. Okay, so now all we got left here, we got a little garbage there. Clean that up. Okay, now we just got our two breasts here, and then we'll have our carcass, and this will be used for making some soup. Okay, so over here, you're just gonna find the backbone. You want to kind of keep the skin even on both sides. So that's the one part you want to go kind of slow at. And then once you get the first cut, you can kind of just go along the bone here. Okay, now that we got it, see, we can kind of just like filleting a fish. Come on. See, there's a rib cage right here. So we're just kind of, that's the hardest part, is just working around this rib cage. And then once you get around the rib cage, boom. Chicken breast off, with skin still on it mostly. Most people actually do like to remove their skin off the chicken breast, but if you can keep it on, it is just a little bit of a task. Once you get one off, you can do the other one, just like this. Same thing. Come on. Okay, and this one came off pretty nice actually. This one, all the skin stayed on it really well. It's up to you if you keep the skin on enough. And then this is what we're going to use to make soup. Okay, so this, we're going to toss that in the pan over there. But I must say, that quartered that very easily. For a $8, $9 chef knife, whatever I paid for this, I'm amazed by that. So if it can hold this edge, but I'll be very impressed. Okay, so next we're gonna just do some more normal tasks, cut some vegetables, some fruit, stuff like that. So let me put this chicken away. We'll sanitize the cutting board, sanitize the knife, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are all cleaned up here. Okay, next, one of my favorite tasks, just chopping up an onion. Okay, so first, we're just gonna cut it there. So slicing, it slices very good. I'm purposely not going through the whole thing, if you were wondering. Alright, so let's just see. Give it the old cutter-rooney. Yeah. I'm trying to go fast while still kind of taking my time just because it's a new blade and it's very sharp. You know, when you're first getting used to a knife, you want to be a little careful. Okay, same thing here. But feels great. Cuts very smooth. Oops. Like I said, you should always take your time when you're first getting used to using a knife. But yeah, cut up that onion beautifully, so let's clear the cutting board. Let's try something else. Okay, I got some carrots here. This one is quite large, so first I'm going to kind of cut this one down just in half. Very thick carrot. Yeah, very thick, very dense carrot here. Okay, so let's just see how well it chops through something dense like this. Carrots, I like to do this, cut them this way. Okay, so yeah, you can rock it too. You can tell how sharp it is by how it's creating marks too on my cutting board. And see, I'm sure you can see those a little bit. Yeah, quite the sharp knife. Also, too, you could always cut them, chop carrots like this. I'm not that best at this. See, obviously. That way, kind of freaks me out a little bit. So I usually don't do that. Sorry, I'm totally off camera here too. But yeah, you can, still, you can chop with it too. Oop, dropping stuff on the floor. Where's that dog? Okay, so yeah, carrots are good. So yeah, let's try something else. Okay, so we're about halfway through our cutting tasks. I haven't checked the blade, but it still feels fairly sharp. But now's a good time to see if it can cut through a tomato and cut it without squishing it, cut it nice and thin. So first I'm just going to slice off the top here, slice through that very nice, and I'm going to try to cut this very, very thin. Okay, well I kind of messed that cut up a little bit. Okay, so that one don't count. Yeah, I totally goofed that one up. Yeah. Yeah, so you can make very, very clean cuts. You can almost see through that. I goofed it up a little right there. But yeah, just as far as like cutting it without smashing it down. Yeah, and this is a very soft tomato. You can see right here, this I didn't take out the best tomato. So yeah, you can see from the color of it right there. Right there. So even though it's quite soft, I can still cut it on that soft part without it ripping. So still quite sharp for a $10 knife. I'm extremely impressed, actually, I must say, from the presentation of how it comes and everything to the cutting test so far. So now I'm just gonna do a couple more, but so far so good. So once we're done with all these two, I'll take it back to paper, see if it can still cut through paper and all that. Alright, the classic lime. Cuts through a lime like butter. Also, too, the grip is perfect for cutting small stuff like this. The way, like how you can pinch a knife like this. This is why this is called a chef's knife, basically, because you can use it for so many different things in the kitchen. It's one of the, like one of the only knives you really need. I'm not sure. It might be getting slightly dull in the main area here. I can't tell, but I had one spot on there where it was kind of a little bit rough. I'll go around to that. Let's cut up this grapefruit too. Why not? Okay, so the grapefruit cuts very easy, like butter. Nice. All right, cuts fruit no problem too. Yeah, so far very impressed. Blade seems to be holding up. Let me go grab a piece of paper, see if we can still cut some paper. Okay guys, I didn't clean anything off because I want you guys to know I didn't sharpen the knife or anything. It's still wet and everything from cutting all this. So I got the same paper from my local pizza shop from over there. That same paper I used in the beginning. Once again, this knife is still got a piece of the grapefruit on and everything. I've not sharpened it between any of these cuts. I've banged down the cutting board a lot. And let's see if it can still cut through paper. I tore it a little bit there. That could have been how I was holding. Oh yeah. Still. Oh yeah, still razor sharp. Yeah, oh yeah. So the blade seems to be holding up. Obviously in one day there's only so much I can know. But just the fact that it was only $1, it's this nice looking. Obviously you can use it, you know, it works. I can cook dinner with it. I can feed myself, feed my girlfriend. You know, it seems pretty durable too. And yeah. Also too, this big blade, like the way this is, you can use this too for things like smashing down garlic. You know, it's a very, very all-purpose knife. Very impressed. Okay guys, so I have only had this knife for a day now, but that being said, I'm extremely impressed with it. It was worth every penny so far. The blade steel does seem to be very, you know, quality enough to get through your daily tasks. I hacked through a bunch of bone. There's no nicks on it or anything. It was still able to cut through paper. And I'm sure this could sharpen right up too when it does get dull. It does look a lot nicer than like a Cuisinart, you know, or a Faberware or any of those cheap brands you see at like Walmart or whatever. Yeah, this was worth every penny of the $7.99 or whatever I paid for it. If I saw this at a store, like even just a regular department store, I'd expect this to be closer to $30 to $50. Very impressed with it overall. I can't say it enough. The packaging came in was awesome. I knew nothing about this company. They had nothing to do with it. I paid for my own money. And I'm happy with the purchase. So the link will be down below if you guys want to check it out. If you not, I don't care. I have nothing to do with the company. And until next time, I'll see you later.